Viewers, okay, let me readjust this. Viewers, thanks for tuning into the IPO Adda. Well, incorporated in 1934, as I read out, Mazagaon Dock Shipbuilders is India's leading defense public sector undertaking, shipyard under the Ministry of Defense. It's engaged in the constructing and repairing works of various types of vessels, warships, and submarines for MOD. So to talk about the upcoming IPO, which is essentially an offer for sale, I presume in part to meet the shareholding norms, we have Mr. Narayan Prasad, the CMD, Vice Admiral Narayan Prasad, the CMD of the company, as well as Mr. Sanjeev Singhal, who's Director of Finance, joining in. Gentlemen, both of you, good morning. Thanks for joining in. Hope all is safe with you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. A very vibrant good morning to you.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us a bit about the company? Because we know that you are engaged in, the works for the Ministry of Defense. But what do you do? And why is it that, what's the confidence that investors will come in and subscribe to the IPO?
Thank you very much. A very brilliant question right in the beginning. As we are aware, Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited is India's only shipyard to have built the destroyers, frigates, and conventional submarine range of products. In fact, it's a unique shipyard, not only in India, but one of the unique shipyards in the world. As you are aware, inception in 1774, incorporated in 1934, and taken over by Government of India in 1960, we have built about 796 in number of vessels, including 25 warships and 4 conventional submarines. We commissioned the first warship way back in 1972 called INS Nilgiri, and the first submarine in 1992 for Indian Navy. In commercial sector, we have constructed about 631 vessels comprising of cargo ships, supply vessels, water tankers, tugs, dredgers, fishing trawler, barges, etc. Besides, we have also built about 63 number offshore platforms, 3 number process platforms, and 2 jackup rigs. Out of these, we have exported around 243 vessels to different countries, including France, Singapore, UK, Yemen, Mozambique, etc. Currently, we are handling an order book of about 54,500 crores, executable over a period of 6 to 7 years, and essentially it comprises of construction of 40 number destroyers for the Indian Navy, which is Project 15 Bravo, 40 number stealth frigates, Project 17 Alpha, 40 number conventional submarine under Project 75. Besides, we are also undertaking a medium refit and life certification of one of our conventional German origin submarine called Sisumar. So whole order book essentially translates into about 54,500 crores, and it is going to be executed over a period of from now to about 6 to 7 years.
Right. Sir, so I'm guessing that from whatever information that you've given me thus far, Admiral Prasad, that the order book is not a problem. If anything, the order book will probably go up with the government's initiatives currently, but you're not at the mercy of the order book moving up any which ways. It's a question of execution. So what's the sense about what are the kind of projects that you're looking to execute and how will they move about?
Okay. Now you're looking for what is the order book in the horizon.
No, that I already have, sir. That we already have. The order booking is looking strong. The point is the execution, right? You have 55,000 crores worth of order book. So order book is not a problem. But when I look at your revenues from FY17 of 4,250 odd crores, you come to about 5,500 crores, which means the book to bill ratio is still heavily skewed in favor of you. But the execution is the question that I would have. How much do you think the company executes? What kind of projects will it execute? What kind of margins come in for these projects or the things that you're looking to execute?
Okay, right now, as we have talked about, these are the ships, construction of which is presently in our hands right now. So every year, like for the year 2019-20, we have executed VOP value, the value of production worth about 5,000 crores. And it has got an upward trend improvement of about 8 to 10% per year. So if we look at the entire thing, all the 4 ships of Project 15 Bravo, all the 4 ships of 17 Alpha, these all are going to be completed from 21 onwards till about 24, 25 as per the program what is there. As regards to submarines are concerned, we are delivering 1 submarine by the end of the year and 1 submarine at an interval of 1 year each. So by end of 2023, all the 4 submarines of this particular program would be delivered. In a span of about 2 years, also that submarine which is under repairs, this will also be delivered. So that is the entire thing which is there as per the complete, and we are moving ahead as per the schedule.
Mr. Singhal, would you want to come in on does the pace of execution give you a chance to have about a 10% growth rate or more in the next couple of years? And is the profitability or the operational metrics of the company likely to improve with the nature of the orders, or maybe with the cost rationalization that you may have embarked upon?
Yeah, definitely. What CMD has already told you, we have an order book of around 54,000 odd crores, and this we intend to execute over next 6 to 7 years.
Yes.
So I definitely see a uptick as far as the revenue growth is concerned, and corresponding to revenue growth, the profit growth would also be there. Whatever initiatives have been taken in the recent past with respect to improvement in efficiencies, we are entitled to retain those savings. So that also is likely to contribute towards the profits in a significant manner. In addition, I would like to just to emphasize, as far as the capacity is concerned, we have a capacity of taking up 10 ships and 11 submarines simultaneously. So considering that currently we are having 8 ships in hand and 4 submarines, and 1 more as far as repair and refit is concerned, 1 submarine. So we have the spare capacities to take further orders also, and it would depend on how the orders in future materialize. So this also would be adding to my revenues as well as profitability.
Okay, so 2-part question, one to Mr. Shankar and then one to Admiral Prasad. Mr. Shankar, to you first. As I probably see it, right, there are no risks to the order book. The only question mark, and I'm not saying it in a problem fashion, I'm asking in terms of knowledge for me and the viewers. The only question would be about what's the pace of execution. And then even as your revenues have grown in the last 4 years from 4,200 to 5,500, your profitability has not moved in the same fashion. So can you first dwell on this, and then I would want to get in Admiral Prasad for one more question. But Mr. Shankar, this is to you. Do you foresee the 10%, 8%, 10% CAGR to continue? Can you lay out a number? And can profitability metrics improve? Because revenue is moving up, but profitability is not necessarily moving up at the same pace.
Yeah, just a minor correction. It is Sanjeev Singhal, not Shankar.
Excuse me.
And with respect to the profitability dip, as far as FY20 is concerned, on PAT basis, there is a slight dip, but that was on account of a one-time aberration, where we had to take a 160 crores hit on account of revision in corporate taxation rate from 35% to 25%, where we had certain deferred tax assets at the rate of 35%, which had to be written down to 25%. This was on account of a provision which was created in earlier years. So this was a one-time aberration. Otherwise, as far as the profitability is concerned, the profitability also has been moving upward on a consistent basis. And as I said, with respect to the capacities being available, the execution rate is bound to improve along with for the current orders. As far as the current orders are concerned, these are aligned to the naval requirements and the naval schedules, as these are integrated programs where lot many inputs are provided by the Navy also. So until those things are in place, the production cannot gather pace beyond that. But considering the spare capacities and the orders which are visible in the environment, we definitely believe that more orders will be flowing in, aiding our profitability as well as execution.
Mr. Singhal, quick follow-up. You think margins will improve as well?
Margins, as far as the nomination orders are concerned, margins are pegged at 7.5%, and in the revised DPP, we are hopeful that they are likely to be revised to 8%. As far as competitive orders are concerned, these are open-ended, so the margins can be significantly higher. For FY20, we had orders with respect to repairs and refits, and it was around 3.5% of my total revenue. For the next 5 years, we are targeting to take this up to around 15 to 20%, which should be contributing in a significant manner to my margins also.
Okay, and I wish you all the best for that. Now, Admiral Prasad, one last question, or maybe the last couple of questions. There is a lot of talk of India becoming Atmanirbhar in all aspects, including the defense work. So, does this add to the order booking probabilities for Mazagon as a company? And would you feel that you would have the need to expand your capacities? I know Mr. Singhal just alluded to the fact that you already have spare capacities, but would you at any point of time in the next 1 year, because of this whole Atmanirbhar conversation, look to expand the capacities as well?
Okay. Under the clarion call of the Honorable Prime Minister of Make in India initiative and Atmanirbhar Bharat, the benefits of this has going to percolate to all the shipyards, all the defense PSU shipyards and all the private shipyards as well. As you are aware, currently the entire shipbuilding program of the Indian Navy and the Indian Coast Guard, right from aircraft carrier to the smaller mid-range vessels, including, I would say, destroyers, frigate, ASW, shallow water crafts, they all presently are being constructed in different shipyards in the country. So this is the fallout of the clarion call given by the Prime Minister of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And as you are aware, under the negative list of import, 101 items which have been placed, so all these vessels, they have been placed under that one. So basically, they all have to be necessarily built within the country. So there is going to be a large number of collaboration. There will be a huge transfer of technology. Even the future order books which are going to be there, if you look at the big ticket order, like we have in the offing construction of 6 in number conventional submarines fitted with air independent propulsion system. This is going to be pegged at a total value of about 45,000 crores. Now this is all going to be built within the country. 6 in number new generation destroyers, which is going to be pegged at about 50,000 crores, again going to be ordered and built within this infrastructure facility within the country. So these all are very much available in the open market. Now, as regarding MDL is concerned, I would just like to tell that MDL is the only shipyard in India to have built ever destroyers and conventional, 2 types of conventional submarines. So, जहां तक मैं अपने shipyard को समझता हूं, ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा दावेदार है इस क्षेत्र के लिए. Whilst it is going to be tendered out in a different kind of a mode, it will be a competitive bidding. We have Mrs. L&T as another competing partners and all, but having seen that we are building submarines and nobody else has ever built a conventional submarines, we strongly feel this all should be, we should be targeting for this particular thing. As what we have already talked about, we have a spare capacity in our infrastructure and facility to take some more submarines. We can take 5 more submarines, 2 more capital warships, but we have a parcel of land across the channel, which is about 37 acres, which is called Nava Shipyard. It's a class 1 piece of land. We have a plan in due course of time to develop into a greenfield shipyard with a cruising dock or a dry dock or a ship lift facility and Goliath crane and host of other workshops and things which are required. So we have a plan to develop in due course of time as the order visibility is a little more clearer.
But फिलहाल आपको नहीं करना पड़ेगा. फिलहाल there is spare capacity to be able to execute the new orders that will come in.
We have, लेकिन एक segment जो हमारी है ship repairs, which again has got a huge, it has got a quick turnaround and a better revenue earner. So we are looking at it, and as these orders come, they can actually straight away start getting executed out there. So we are trying to look at what are the basic things that can be immediately undertaken there in that piece of land.
Well, gentlemen, we wish you all the best for the IPO. Thank you so much. Stay safe and Jai Hind.
Thank you very much. Jai Hind to you.
Thank you. Viewers, thanks for tuning in to this broadcast.